Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up, where today we've got our hands on the all-new 2026 Nissan Sentra, completely refreshed and reimagined for a new generation. If you're someone who appreciates value, style, and efficient engineering all in one smart package, stay with us, because this new Sentra has made more than just a few minor tweaks, and it's taken a thoughtful step forward in almost every area. We're starting off with the first impression, and as it rolls up, there's no denying the 2026 Sentra looks more premium than ever. Up front, Nissan has introduced a bold new fascia that draws clear inspiration from its larger siblings. The V-Motion grille remains central to the brand's identity, but this year, it's been sharpened and slightly widened, framed in chrome with a black mesh insert that gives the car a more aggressive stance. The headlights are sleek, narrowed, and now fully LED across all trims, providing not only a futuristic look but excellent illumination at night. Below, the front bumper has been redesigned with more dynamic air intakes, giving the lower half a sportier finish. It's a small car, sure, but it looks assertive and confident in a way previous generations didn't quite manage. From the side profile, proportions have stayed fairly similar, but there's a cleaner line running from the front fender to the rear taillight that adds a subtle sense of motion even when the car is standing still. The 2026 Sentra rides on either 16-inch steel wheels, 17-inch alloys, or upgraded 18-inch machine-finished aluminum alloys depending on the trim. Our test model today is the senior trim, which gets the 18s, and they really bring a strong visual appeal. The side mirrors are now body-colored on all trims and come with integrated turn signals as standard. The senior trim also gets dark chrome accents around the windows and a subtle side skirt extension that gives the Sentra just a hint of sport compact flair. What's especially nice is how the door handles, previously plastic-looking in older models, are now chromed or body-colored depending on the configuration, making the side view look more cohesive. Swinging around to the back, the Sentra continues to impress with a more chiseled rear end. The taillights are slimmer and feature a new LED signature that ties into the current Nissan design language. There's a darkened horizontal bar that stretches between the taillights, helping to visually widen the stance. The trunk lip is slightly raised now, acting almost like a built-in spoiler. For the senior trim, you'll find a blacked-out rear diffuser and dual chrome exhaust tips. They're rela and they give the car an unexpectedly athletic edge. Even the badging has been modernized, with a new font that looks clean and upscale. The whole package reads as more mature, more refined, and dare I say luxurious. Now, stepping inside is where things really begin to stand out for a compact sedan. Nissan has focused heavily on material quality and technology upgrades for 2026. First thing you notice is the updated dashboard design. It's minimalistic but functional, with soft touch materials used generously across the upper dash and door panels, even in the lower trims. The new 3-spoke steering wheel is leather-wrapped in senior and SL trims, and comes with an updated set of multi-function controls that are more intuitive than before. The centerpiece is a redesigned infotainment screen, and now an 8-inch display as standard and a 10.8-inch floating touchscreen in higher trims. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and has a quicker response time thanks to the new Nissan Connect OS. There's also a wireless charging pad located just below the center stack, and dual USB-C ports for both front and rear passengers. Climate controls are handled via a set of physical knobs and buttons that are pleasantly tactile, avoiding the trap of burying everything into the touchscreen. Seats are more comfortable than ever, with Nissan's zero-gravity seat design continuing to impress. Cloth upholstery is standard, but you can opt for quilted leather in the SL trim, or sport-inspired synthetic leather with contrast stitching in the senior. Our senior test car features orange stitching, and it's a small detail that elevates the cabin vibe. Rear seat space remains generous for the class, with legroom comparable to some mid-size sedans. You also get rear air vents and 2 charging ports in the back, a great move for passengers on longer trips. Cargo space is unchanged at 14.3 cubic feet, but the trunk is wide and low, making loading easy. The rear seats split 60-40, which allows for decent pass-through if you're carrying longer items like skis or equipment. The trunk lid also now has emergency pull handles and soft close damping, a surprising touch in this class. When it comes to performance, Nissan has taken a balanced approach. Under the hood, the 2026 Sentra retains the 2.0-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, producing 149 horsepower and 146 pounds-feet of torque. It's paired to Nissan's latest generation's Tronic CVT, which has been tuned to feel more natural, with simulated shift points to reduce the typical CVT drone. While these numbers won't blow you away, they provide smooth, predictable power for city and highway driving. The throttle response feels slightly quicker this year, and the transmission holds revs better under load, especially in the senior trim, which includes a sport driving mode. Handling-wise, the 2026 Sentra benefits from a stiffer chassis and revised suspension geometry. The car feels more planted in corners, with less body roll and better steering feedback. The senior trim we tested comes with a slightly sportier suspension tune, and while it's not a hot hatch, it handles winding roads with grace and surprising enthusiasm. The electric power steering has been recalibrated for better on-center feel, making highway cruising more relaxing. Ride quality is still focused on comfort. This is not a jarring ride. The Sentra absorbs bumps well, even on the larger 18-inch wheels. Fuel efficiency remains a strong suit. EPA estimates for the 2026 model are 31 mpg city and 39 mpg highway, with a combined rating of 34 mpg. Those are solid numbers for a non-hybrid compact sedan, and thanks to idle stop-start and other efficiency-focused tweaks, this Sentra stretches every gallon. Safety is another big win here. Nissan Safety Shield 360 is now standard across all trims, offering features like automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning, rear cross-traffic alert, lane departure warning, and high beam assist. Higher trims add adaptive cruise control and ProPilot Assist, a semi-autonomous driving system that takes the edge off in heavy traffic or long commutes. All in all, you are getting tech that was once reserved for premium vehicles, now baked into a compact sedan priced under $30,000. Speaking of price, the 2026 Nissan Sentra starts at around $22,300 for the base S trim, which includes LED lighting, a touchscreen infotainment system, and a full suite of safety features. The SV trim bumps the price to about $24,000 and adds alloy wheels, a better audio system, and dual-zone climate control. The senior trim, which we've been reviewing today, comes in at around $26,500 and includes the sportier styling elements, upgraded interior materials, and larger wheels. If you want to go all in with the top SL trim, which includes leather seats, the larger touchscreen, and Nissan's premium Bose sound system, you'll be looking at just over $28,000. It's a compelling package, especially when you consider the level of refinement, technology, and comfort Nissan has packed into this compact platform. To wrap it all up, the 2026 Nissan Sentra isn't here to shock you with outrageous specs or wild gimmicks. What it delivers instead is a well-rounded, stylish, and impressively refined compact sedan that punches well above its weight. It looks better than ever, feels more upscale inside, drives smoother and smarter, and keeps fuel costs low without compromising daily drivability. Nissan clearly listened to customer feedback and fine-tuned almost every aspect without overcomplicating things. For buyers seeking reliability, practicality, and just the right amount of fun, the new Sentra is absolutely worth a test drive. That's it for today's review on Car Auto Tune-Up. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the 2026 Nissan Sentra, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Got questions or want us to compare the Sentra to another compact sedan? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we read them all. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next ride. Drive safe out there.